What's going on, BG family? It's your backyard gardener, and today I am going to take just a little time out to up pot my figs. They are more than ready. As you can see, we got really good root production going, and I want to take them and up pot them into a wider pot like so, and we're going to do that just now. Now this is my Letizia Fig cutting, and I'm noticing that it's starting to struggle just a little bit, and that means it's ready to come out of these little solo cups. So we're going to take it, up pot them, and get them over into this pot. So when you're up potting these figs like this, you want to make sure that you squeeze that cup good so that you don't break off too many of the roots. See how nice those roots look? Put a little soil at the bottom. And then, of course, you're going to take some soil and put it around the sides. That way, the roots can continue to spread out and continue to grow. When your cuttings get to this point, you want to start just giving them just in about 2 more weeks after they get acclimated to being up pot. This is like a 1 gallon pot. Give them about 2 more weeks, and then you want to kind of start getting them ready for fertilizing. But you don't want to give them a full strength fertilizer like the Fish Emotion. If you give them that, make sure that you just give them a half a strength. So for a gallon, it's a tablespoon a gallon. Let's try to do just a half a tablespoon. Just one time in about a couple of weeks. Hold this up for you, because I'm starting to see little spots on here. So that's one of the Letizia cuttings that's up potted. And I take another 1 gallon container, and once the next time I up pot these, they're going to be in their permanent pot for a while, for the season anyway. So I have another 1 gallon pot, and I think I got these. I bought these for my pepper plants, but I think I'm just going to use them for my figs. Now, this is a 1 gallon, and what I'm going to do is, these holes are kind of big down here, so what I do, if I still have one over here, I'll just take a piece of paper towel, just a thin piece of paper towel, just put it in the bottom, just to stop my soil, like so, from falling through the holes. That's all. If you got a coffee grind filter, that's fine. That's fine too, a coffee filter. If not, just use a paper towel or something. You're just really trying to stop the soil from falling through. I give a nice little scoop in there, like so. Take my next plant. Trying to give y'all the best view possible. My next plant, check the roots on them. Those roots looking really, really good. And it's really screaming to come out of here. Now you got to be careful, because see now, right here, some of the roots have started coming out. See? Of the pot. So I know this is ready. Now, I don't do this after I water it. I let my soil get a little bit dry. Squeeze around this cup to kind of loosen it up. because I want to disturb these roots as less as possible. So let's see if we can get this one out successfully without too many issues. Yep, I think we're gonna be okay. But see, this soil is so loose. Look at that. But we're still gonna be okay. Take that, put it over in here. Set it toward the middle. Get another scoop of dirt, soil, potting mix. Put it over in there. Got some clumps in your soil. Break them up. Hold it with that. So again, guys, this is the Letizia cutting that we had did. Well, my second batch. My first batch, I grew them out and gave them away because I had so many. I started them off for somebody. This one is my second batch. And this variety, if anybody got them from me, I know I sent it out to a few people. You should have noticed that they germinated the roots kind of took off kind of quickly with this. Within like 2 weeks, I was already starting to see signs of it rooting. So I'm gonna add just a little bit more to that. Kind of want to pull that bottom one off. So put that around there. And that's it. That's how I up pot my fig cuttings from the first stage of propagating to the second stage. And after this, here's the mess on my desk. After this, we're going to put them over in my grow tent for a while because I had to rearrange some things. And I'll show you that in 1 second. Their new little home. But remember, when you're doing these cuttings or any type of seedlings, you gotta always remember to mark, whether you write it on this thing here or get something to stick in here, what your cuttings is, because after a while you're gonna forget about them. And these are the Letizia fig cuttings. So that's what I got, guys. Letizia fig cuttings. I'm going to show you how they look in the tent, and I'm going to show you my tent also. So 1 second. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the tent, and we have our figs potted up and watered. I added a little mycorrhizal. Our mulberry is doing good. I brought 2 of my fig plants in here. I think that's a Chicago Hardy. I'm not sure what the other one is, but they seem to love it in here. This is a full spectrum LED grow light. It kind of gives off a lot of heat in here, so I always keep a little fan. And remember, when that fan hits your plants, it strengthens the stem. This is a 4x4 grow tent. It's about 5 feet tall. Maybe, yeah, about 5 feet tall. Vivosun. And this is how it looks. I got a table in there. So as my plants grow under my other light, my seedlings, once they get growing, this is where I'm going to transition them to until they're ready to be hardened off and put outside. But even coming from one light to another, it has to be transitioned slowly and hardened off. So this is your backyard gardener. This is an update on the Letizia fig cuttings. There's my Verlet de Bordeaux. Waiting on those to leaf out. See how those come along. So that's what it is. Happy gardening, everybody.